Welcome back to USA Hype. Try not to gasp, because today's story has left fans doing double takes and questioning everything they thought they knew. When people hear the words Lynda Carter and topless photos in the same sentence, the reaction is instant shock. The internet exploded with surprise, disbelief, and confusion. But as we dig deeper, the truth behind these images is far more complex, artistic, and misunderstood than the headlines make it seem. Lynda Carter has been a symbol of strength, grace, and classic beauty for decades. Best known as the original Wonder Woman, she became an icon of empowerment rather than controversy. That's exactly why the resurfacing of rare and often misinterpreted images sparked such intense reactions. Fans weren't prepared to see her name attached to sensational claims, and many immediately questioned whether the story was even real. What most people don't realize is that many of the images being discussed were taken early in her career, long before she became a household name. During that era, artistic photography and magazine shoots often blurred the lines between fashion, art, and personal expression. In several cases, the images circulating online are either heavily miscaptioned, taken out of context, or not what people assume they are at first glance. This has led to exaggerated claims that shocked fans before the facts were even clear. The phrase "try not to gag" quickly spread online, but for many longtime admirers, the reaction was more about disbelief than offense. Lynda Carter has always carried herself with dignity and control over her public image. Fans began digging deeper, uncovering interviews and historical context that explained how easily public perception can be manipulated when old images resurface without explanation. What initially felt scandalous soon turned into a lesson about misinformation and how legends are sometimes misunderstood. As the discussion grew, many fans came to her defense. They pointed out that labeling artistic or historical images in a sensational way disrespects her legacy and ignores her impact as a trailblazer for women in entertainment. Instead of focusing on shock value, supporters shifted the conversation toward her achievements, her advocacy, and the powerful influence she has had across generations. Social media quickly became divided. Some users reacted emotionally to the headlines, while others urged people to look beyond clickbait and understand the full story. This moment revealed how quickly narratives can spiral online, especially when they involve beloved figures from pop culture history. For many viewers, the real shock wasn't the images, it was how easily the internet can twist context into controversy. Over time, the tone of the conversation changed. Fans began sharing their favorite memories of Lynda Carter, celebrating her role as Wonder Woman and her continued influence today. Instead of scandal, the focus returned to respect, history, and truth. The images that once caused shock became a reminder of how fame, art, and public perception can collide in unexpected ways. In the end, this story isn't about shock for shock's sake. It's about how legends are treated when the past resurfaces without context. Lynda Carter remains an icon not because of rumors or headlines, but because of her talent, strength, and lasting legacy. And once people understand the full picture, the disbelief turns into admiration all over again. If this story surprised you, share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think old images should always come with context, especially when it comes to legendary figures? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to USA Hype, and stay tuned for more stories that separate fact from hype. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.